The Associate Dean and Director of the Regional Criminal Justice Training Center. I would like to welcome you this morning to the graduation ceremony for Basic Academy Class 172. Please welcome the recruits as they enter the auditorium. Please join the Brea Police Department's Honor Guard in the playing of the National Anthem. They will be followed by the recruits, Chaplain Harold Benestro, who will deliver the inspirational message.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Order! Order!
Good morning, everyone. It is our honor to stand before you today. I am Recruit Julian Harold with the Fountain Valley Police Department, and I am one of the class chaplains for Class 172. I'm humbled to be addressing such an exceptional group of men and women who have dedicated themselves to serving and protecting our communities. As I look at each of your faces, I am reminded of the incredible journey we have shared over the past several months. The sweat, the tears, the struggles, and the triumphs. And as I reflect on my own journey, I'm reminded of the role that faith has played in shaping me into the person I am today. I'm a true believer that God's plan is the reason we're all here today. His timing will never fail. As Psalm 138:8 says, "The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me, your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever. Do not forsake the work of your hands." As we stand on the threshold of this new chapter in our careers, I want to remind you that our calling as law enforcement officers is not just a profession, but a sacred trust. A trust that requires us to put the needs of others before our own, to serve with compassion and empathy, and to uphold justice and righteousness. As we go forth in the field, let us not forget that we're not just representatives of our agencies or our departments, but ambassadors of Christ. As it says in Matthew 9, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." Today we celebrate not just our own achievements, but the love and support of our families, friends, and mentors who have stood by us every step of the way. We celebrate the faith that has grown within us and the character that has been shaped through our trials. As we move forward into this new chapter, I encourage you to hold fast to your faith, to trust in God's plan and timing, and to serve with humility and compassion. Congratulations, Class 172. We made it. Let's go forth with courage, with honor, and with the knowledge that we are called to make a difference. Thank you.
Good morning, family, friends, distinguished guests. My name is Alexa Buenrostro. As we reflect on the challenges and triumphs that brought us to this moment, let us remember the words of Isaiah 6:8. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" And I said, "Here am I, send me." And Joshua 1:9, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord, your God, will be with you wherever you go." These scriptures remind us of our willingness to serve others, to stand for justice, and to uphold the values of truth and compassion. Today, we celebrate the achievements of these men and women who have answered the call to serve in law enforcement. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, may we seek your guidance and protection as we begin this new journey. Grant us the strength to uphold justice with integrity and compassion. Keep us steadfast in times of adversity and uncertainty, and grant us wisdom to make sound decisions. May we serve the community with humility and courage, and may your grace be a shield around us as we work to ensure peace and safety for all. Bless our families who have supported us, our instructors who have equipped us, and our fellow officers who stand beside us. May we always strive to bring honor to our profession and glory to your name. Amen.
The Golden West College Police Academy has a tradition of honoring those California peace officers killed in the line of duty during the time each academy class is in session. Unfortunately, during the tenure of Class 172, one peace officer sacrificed his life in service of the community.
Present orders.
Deputy Sheriff Freddie Flores, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, end of watch, April 20th, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce our honored guests, the chiefs of police or the representatives and district officials that support our program. Representing the Coast Community College District, Board of Trustee President Lorraine Prinsky. Board of Trustee Vice President Jim Moreno. Our Chancellor of the Coast Community College District, Dr. Whitney Yamamura. From the Golden West College, President Meredith Randall. From the Brea Police Department, and our keynote speaker, Chief Adam Hawley. From the Alhambra Police Department, Chief Garrett Kennedy. From the Anaheim Police Department, Chief Rick Armendariz. From the California Department of Insurance, Captain Stuart Thompson. From the California Department of Justice, Chief Kisi Yu. From the Cypress Police Department, Chief Mark Lauterbach. From the Fountain Valley Police Department, Captain Steve DeSantis. From the Gardena Police Department, Chief Mike Safel. From the Los Alamitos Police Department, Captain Kane Gallagher. From the Monterey Park Police Department, Chief Scott Weiss. From the Orange Police Department, Chief Dan Adams. From the Oxnard Police Department, Chief Jason Benitez. From the Placentia Police Department, Captain James McElhaney. From the Redondo Beach Police Department, Captain Jeff Mendens. And from the Westminster Police Department, Deputy Chief Cameron Nauerhays. I would also ask for all current and retired military and law enforcement personnel to please stand as we recognize you for your service to our nation. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce our Executive Training Officer for this Academy class. Willie Triplett has 30 years in law enforcement. He began his career as a reserve police officer for the Long Beach Police Department before lateraling to the Anaheim Police Department. Lieutenant Triplett simultaneously served as a member of the Army Reserve, retiring in April 2015 as a major. He joined our staff at the Regional Criminal Justice Training Center in 2008. In addition to being an executive training officer, he instructs disturbance, crowd control, officer wellness, community policing, and is a member of the Lifetime Fitness and Field Problem staff. At the Anaheim Police Department, he is the West District Commander and SWAT Commander, as well as the department's peer support coordinator. Lieutenant Triplett.
Good morning. Welcome and thank you for your attendance today. The recruits have worked diligently for the past 6 months, and I'm sure they appreciate your presence for this momentous occasion. For the recruits, the past 6 months probably feels like an eternity, but it is truly the beginning of their journey into the law enforcement profession. The Academy represents the foundation needed for recruits to transition into a field training officer program at their respective agencies. Class 172's recruit training staff represents a critical component to the recruits' training. The staff embodies a vast degree of experience with staff members currently assigned to or having previous experience in patrol, community policing, traffic, various detective and investigative units, K-9, undercover operations, SWAT, crisis negotiations, training, personnel, and administrative assignments. The recruit training staff binds the classroom lessons to the practical exercising, bridging the gap between the police academy and the field training officer program these recruits now face. They provide daily counsel, guidance, instruction, and support, and at the end of the day, truly care for the success of each recruit. All of us are proud to be here today to celebrate their graduation as they move into their next phase of training. I will now introduce the primary recruit training officers for Class 172, and you can place a face with the names you have heard in your households. Please hold applauses until all the RTOs have been introduced. Executive Training Officer Lieutenant Scott Osmus, Cypress Police Department. Lieutenant Jarrett Fromm, Fountain Valley Police Department. Corporal Elena Clark, Downey Police Department. Corporal Judy Valdez, Santa Ana Police Department. Officer Jeremy Prince, Anaheim Police Department. Not in attendance today is Sergeant Karen Wright from the Fullerton Police Department and Officer Daniel Samarin from the Orange Police Department, and also present Detective Jacob Otto from the Seal Beach Police Department. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the recruit training officers for Class 172. The Golden West College Regional Criminal Justice Training Center was certified by the California Commission on Peace Officers Training and Standards in 1960 and was the first academy presenter in California to be certified under the affiliation of a community college. Today, virtually all academies in California have adopted this model. Of the many concepts we focus on here at the center, none is more important than character. We stress personal character as a core component of our training and have partnered with the Josephson Institute of Ethics to ensure this message is woven into each component of our curriculum. Every day, the recruits visibly see the 6 pillars of character and are continually reminded throughout the academy of their importance in law enforcement. We encourage our recruits to adopt these principles in their personal lives and help those in our communities who are less fortunate. The class participated in several community service events during their tenure at the academy, including the Officer Nick Vela ride in Huntington Beach, the Day of the Child in conjunction with Higher Grounds in Anaheim, a blood drive in conjunction with UCI at the Academy, and they assisted with graduation ceremonies at Golden West and Orange Coast Community Colleges. Now to the families and friends, thank you for being here on this special occasion and supporting these future law enforcement officers who sit before us today. Several of you I got to meet yesterday, and it was good to be able to talk to you outside of the Academy environment in which you probably heard about us at home. Family and friends keep us balanced and are an excellent reminder at the end of the day, we too are human. We make sacrifices for us to perform our profession daily during nights, weekends, holidays, birthdays, kids' sporting events, and all the other challenges of daily life. I know this first phase of your family member's career was just as demanding for you as it was for them. We in the profession oftentimes take this for granted. At the end of every week, the class was told to say thank you, that you were appreciated, and give you a hug or kiss. Hopefully, they followed these directives as you are deserving of these accolades. Please continue to support your loved ones throughout their journeys in the law enforcement profession and keep them grounded. Now to the recruits of Class 172. Congratulations to each of you as you graduate today and embark upon your next phase of training. You will be tested every day, both formally and informally, and the stakes are set high for each of you to perform successfully. We have provided a foundation here at the Academy. As you enter into your field training officer program, you'll be given additional tools and building blocks to hone in your skill set. You will need to justify your decisions and realize your decisions have far greater consequences than writing a 1,000-word memo, running a couple of laps, or doing push-ups on the grinder. The ability to take someone's freedoms should never be taken lightly or haphazardly. Remember to make the right decisions for the right reasons. Continue to be a consummate learner of the profession. Maintain a positive outlook. Stay healthy both mentally and physically. Be safe always, but have fun in your chosen profession of law enforcement. Lastly, don't forget Sir Robert Peel's principles and understand when he wrote to maintain at all times a relationship with the public that gives reality to the historic tradition that the police are the public and that the public are the police being the only members of the public who are paid to give full-time attention to duties which are incumbent on every citizen in the interest of community welfare and existence. Never forget your motto, valiant hearts, servant souls. Congratulations. Class President Parker Lindsay will now come up and say a few words.
Distinguished guests, staff, and family, thank you for being here today. I am honored to stand before you as the class president for Class 172. Over the past 6 months, we have gotten little sleep, learned many lessons, and pushed ourselves further than we thought possible. If you humor me for a moment, I would like to share 3 of these lessons with you. The first of these lessons was learned on day 1, a day we all remember fondly. We were told to walk on at exactly 6:30 and that staff would meet us at the gates. However, we made a fatal mistake and walked on at 6:28 with staff nowhere in sight. I remember ETL Lieutenant Triplett barreling towards us, yelling, and we immediately got put into the push-up position. From there, the show was on, and we were in and out of the push-up and squat position for the rest of the day. Amongst the chaos, ETL Lieutenant Triplett taught us our first lesson. Be at the right place, at the right time, in the right uniform, with the right mindset, ready to go. This is a simple lesson that goes a long way. By doing these few small things, you are setting yourself up for success, no matter what you do. If you do the little things right, everything else will fall into place. To my classmates, don't forget this lesson. Be at the right place, at the right time, in the right uniform, with the right mindset, ready to go. The second lesson came from RTO Sergeant Wright. When we first met her, she shared with us, if you quit, you die. Simple and to the point. This message has resonated with me from the second she said it. This phrase applied to everything we did in the academy: lifetime fitness, studying, arrested control, shooting, being encouraged on the grinder in the form of physical fitness for not knowing the correct responses or having the correct gear and scenarios. Whenever they pushed us to the point of exhaustion, I remember this phrase and dug deep. Now that we have completed the academy, this phrase means even more to me and has a wider application. Although the training here at the academy is over, it does not mean you can quit. Never quit training, never quit studying case law, never quit going to the range, never quit working out, and never quit making yourself a more effective and educated police officer. Because in this profession, if you quit, you die. The third lesson was one that ETO Lieutenant Osman shared with us and was drilled into us every day. Strive for perfection in everything you do. Every day at the academy, we were expected to strive for perfection in everything we did. This included marching, giving answers on the grinder, and push-ups. Believe me, if your push-ups weren't perfect, RTO Officer Samarin would happily let you know. This simply means never give less than full effort. This lesson does not just apply to the big things in life. This applies to everything. Strive for perfection in every report you write, in every interaction you have, and in every call for service you respond to. This lesson does not demand you to be perfect, but to try to be, and to give maximum effort in everything you do. I want to end with one final word of advice for my classmates. Don't be afraid to do the job, and do the job right. Know your legal platform, and be confident when you know what you're doing is right. To the staff and instructors, I cannot thank you enough for the lessons you taught us and the wisdom you shared. I am personally grateful for the individual interactions I have had with each and every one of you, and for the time you took to mold me into the police officer I am today. To my fellow classmates, thank you for making this journey a memorable one. And to our family and friends, words cannot thank you enough for your support and understanding during our training. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you today, and congratulations, Class 172.
Now I would like to introduce our keynote speaker for today. Chief Adam Hawley began his law enforcement career with the Brea Police Department in 1995. Before being a sworn police officer, he served as a Brea police cadet while attending college. During his career, Chief Hawley worked numerous assignments, including patrol, field training, detective, patrol sergeant, detective sergeant, lieutenant, and so on and so on. A lot of assignments. Chief Hawley served as acting chief of police before appointed as the 14th chief of police for the Brea Police Department on May 1st, 2021. Chief Hawley holds a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Criminal Justice from Cal State University Fullerton, a Master of Science degree in Criminal Justice from Cal State University Long Beach. He's also a graduate of the Sherman Block Leadership Institute, the CPOA Command College class, as well as the National Academy, FBI. Chief Adam Hawley.
I had to print my speech up here in like size 22 font because I'm getting old now. Thank you, Director Vu, for that very kind introduction. Distinguished guests, my brothers and sisters in policing, family who are here today, friends of the recruits, and most importantly, to the soon-to-be graduates of the Golden West College Police Academy Recruit Basic Class number 172. It's an absolute honor to be here with you today and to celebrate your significant accomplishment. But I have to be honest, it's a little surreal standing up here on this stage addressing all of you, because in many ways I still feel as if I'm just that 19-year-old kid who 29 years ago last month got hired as a police cadet at the Brea Police Department, and somehow now, almost 30 years later, has the privilege of leading the department as chief of police. I truly don't know where the time has gone. My story between then and now has been an unexpected journey, full of adventure, incredible teamwork, and at times, great sadness and loss, all while working alongside the most incredible and honorable people that I have ever met in a front row seat to the greatest show on earth. And as I come towards the end of my career, I can say without hesitation that this is truly the most honorable and the greatest profession in the world. And in a few moments, you, recruits, you'll receive your diplomas, your loved ones will pin your badge on your uniform, and you'll officially be graduates, off to your respective agencies to be sworn in by your chiefs of police. You too will then start your own unexpected journeys in this most amazing of professions. So as you step into our ranks, you're entering a profession that is both timeless, yet at the same time continuously evolving. And while the fundamental principles of service and justice remain unchanged, the tools and method we employ are constantly being reshaped by advancements in technology. Technology, it's changing our profession, and as it does, it underscoring our role's enduring importance in this ever-changing world. The law enforcement landscape, well, I'm telling you, it's dramatically different than it was even a decade ago. The rapid evolution of technology has introduced so many new tools and methods to enhance our ability to serve and protect our community. From tools like body-worn cameras and advanced forensics techniques, to real-time crime centers, unmanned aerial systems, and the revolutionizing, game-changing advent of AI, or artificial intelligence, technology is completely changing the way we do our jobs. These advanced tools, they can assist us in identifying suspects, recognizing patterns in criminal behavior, and even predicting potential threats. Yet as we embrace these innovations, we must be vigilant about the ethical implications and potential limitations inherent in these systems. It's our duty to ensure that technology enhances justice rather than undermines it. And all this integration of technology also necessitates ongoing education and adaptation. So really the knowledge and skills that you have acquired here during your training at the academy are just the beginning. My advice to you for your career, stay curious. Be proactive in learning about new technologies and seek opportunities for ongoing professional development. Embrace this change and innovation, for they are truly essential in our quest to enhance public safety. However, I need to point out that despite these advancements, the essence of our role as law enforcement officers remains rooted in the human connection. Technology can never replace the empathy, compassion, and understanding that define true policing. As you start your careers in your agencies, remember that every interaction you have is an opportunity to build trust and strengthen the bond between the police and the community. Don't lose sight of the fact that your ordinary is everyone else's extraordinary. Let me say that again. Your ordinary every day is going to be everyone else's extraordinary. And often, we encounter people on their absolute worst day. Now, thank God, that worst day may be something as minor as being pulled over for speeding and getting a traffic ticket, but considering the broad range of our duties, that worst day could be far worse than a mere citation. Therefore, community policing and similar strategies are important, more important now than ever. Engaging with the community, understanding their concerns, and working collaboratively to solve problems are fundamental to our mission. And while technology can assist us in this endeavor, it's the relationships we build that will ultimately determine our success. So strive to be approachable, listen actively, and always act with integrity and fairness. Well, now as you get ready to graduate and start your careers, the following months are going to be an absolute whirlwind for you. You're going to be entrusted to experienced training officers brimming with prowess and professionalism. Their knowledge and seemingly programmed response to the most complex and dangerous of situations will be a source of awe and inspiration for you. And as they thrust you into the forefront of these circumstances, you may feel overwhelmed. Your mistakes and the instant feedback, and probably not so gentle reminders from your FTOs, will be the proving ground through which the lessons learned here at the Academy are honed by real life. But perhaps the most important lesson one can learn, you guys have already heard it several times today, is to never give up. For all these lessons are going to well prepare you for the long road ahead. And really, at no time will these skills and our role in society prove more important than in the months to come. With an already divided nation and a contentious political election season on the horizon, our officers have already been tested and responded to the call. For who else will the public turn to restore order when societal norms have broken down and chaos ensues? You. You will be the restorer of law and order. You will bring calm and assurance to an uncertain world. So no matter what agency you work for, we are all part of one team with one mission. And our communities throughout the Southland and across the United States, well, they're going to rely on us to be successful at that mission. So in conclusion today, technology is indeed changing our profession. It's offering us unprecedented tools to enhance our effectiveness and efficiency. However, it's our humanity, our values, and our unwavering commitment to justice and service that define us. So embrace the advancements, but never lose sight of the principles that brought you here. I want to congratulate each one of you on your graduation, and as you embark on this journey, carry with you the knowledge, skills, and values that you have acquired thus far. Be proud of your role as a peace officer. Be diligent in your duties, and above all, be true to the honor of the badge. Thank you, and you may stay safe, stay vigilant, stay hungry, and stay humble.
Now for the reason we are all here, the presentation of diplomas and badges. Each recruit will be called on stage and receive their diploma, and family members will pin on their badge. Representing the Alhambra Police Department, Chief Garrett Kennedy. David Beltran. David is being pinned by his mother, father, and sister. David's most favorite parts of the academy was building searches with paint simulations. In the future, he wants to be a K-9 officer. Sebastian Pimentel. Sebastian is being pinned by his mother, father, stepfather, sister, 2 nieces, and girlfriend. Sebastian's most memorable moments of the academy was building searches, and his career goal is to become a SWAT operator. Representing the Anaheim Police Department, Chief Rick Armendariz, Anthony Davila. Anthony is being pinned by his parents, sister, brother, and girlfriend. Anthony's most memorable moment was during car stop practice, and he was unable to put his car in park and remove his seatbelt before I exited my vehicle and became confrontational. Anthony has aspirations to work robber major assaults, vice, and community policing. He has a bachelor's degree in psychology from Vanguard University. Parker Lindsay. Parker is being pinned by his wife and daughter. Parker wants to spend his career serving his community in whatever capacity is needed. He possesses a bachelor's degree in history from Cal State Fullerton, and he served in the Army Reserves in psychological operations. David Solano. David is being pinned by his wife and daughters. David spent 11 years in the United States Marine Corps as a counterintelligence, human intelligence team chief, obtaining the rank of staff sergeant. His most memorable moment was the consequences of forgetting his baton on day 2 in his vehicle. His goal is to be an exceptional patrol officer. Representing the Brea Police Department, Chief and Keynote Speaker Adam Hawley. Joshua Ordonez. Joshua is being pinned by his mother, father, sister, brother, and girlfriend. Joshua aspires to be a canine handler in the future. He also possesses a bachelor's degree in psychology from Vanguard University. His most memorable moment was EVOC. Brittany Villavela. Brittany is being pinned by her mother, sister, and 3 brothers. Brittany's most memorable moment was RTO Officer Prince chasing recruit Robinson around the grinder doing a simulated foot pursuit. Brittany wants to be known as an officer who is selfless and a solid partner. Representing the California Department of Insurance, Captain Stuart Thompson. Connie Colleen Robinson. Tawny is being pinned by her sister and brother-in-law. Tawny's most memorable moment was getting kicked out of the RTO office by RTO Officer Prince for using staff's Post-its. Recruit Robinson desires to become an FTO and possibly a sergeant of the training unit. She holds a Bachelor of Science degree from Cal State Dominguez Hills in Public Administration and Administrative Management. Representing the California Department of Justice, Chief Kisu Yo. Callan Mueller. Callan's been pinned by his mother and father. His most memorable moment was building searches, and he aspires to be a firearms instructor. He possesses a philosophy degree from Claremont McKenna College. Representing the Cypress Police Department, Chief Mark Lauterbach. Jacqueline Perez. Jacqueline is being pinned by her mother, twin sister, brother, and aunt. Her most memorable moment was being tased and realizing it was worse than getting pepper sprayed. Her goal is to serve the public and be a competent police officer. Jacqueline holds an associate's in behavioral science as well as an associate's in administration and justice from Cypress College. Representing the Fountain Valley Police Department, Captain Steve DeSantis. Julian Harrell. Julian is being pinned by his mother, brother, and girlfriend. Prior to entering into law enforcement, recruit Harold was an EMT. On day 2, he ran out of the locker room half-dressed with shirt stays flying everywhere and one boot on because he heard me yelling for a medic. Once he contacted me, he learned a former recruit needed a Band-Aid for a blister. Representing the Gardena Police Department, Chief Mike Seffel. Naomi Barrera. Naomi is being pinned by her mother and 2 sisters. Naomi's favorite memory of the academy was RTO Officer Sprint's facial expressions when recruits had questions. Her goal is to assist with the Explorer program, and in the future, she wants to be a gang detective. Representing Golden West College, Trustee Lorraine Prinsky. George Hernandez Tomalazzi. George is being pinned by his mother, brother, and girlfriend. His most memorable moment was being pepper sprayed. He aspires to be a canine officer in the future. Representing the Los Alamitos Police Department, Captain Kane Gallagher. Mason Peacock. Mason is being pinned by his parents, 2 brothers, and fiance. His most memorable moment was when I quickly approached recruit Davila's patrol car during a simulated car stop scenario. Mason has a bachelor's degree in psychology from Whittier College and a master's degree in Homeland Security and Emergency Management from National University. His career goals are to be a canine handler and detective. Representing the Monterey Park Police Department, Chief Scott Weiss. Alan Zosueta. Alan is being pinned by his wife, daughter, and son. Alan possesses a business degree from Santa Ana College and wants to be a canine handler and motor officer in the future. His most memorable moment was being an ambush ninja. Representing the Orange Police Department, Chief Dan Adams. Alexa Buenrostro. Alexa is being pinned by her parents and brother. Her most memorable moment was during scenario training and being able to hide in an air vent before the ambush occurred. Alexa has a health science degree from Cal State Long Beach. Her goals are to be successful in the FTO program and successfully complete probation. Alejandro Marin. Alejandro is being pinned by his parents, grandmother, and sister. Alejandro's most memorable moment in the academy was being pepper sprayed. He aspires to be a canine officer in the future and possesses a bachelor's degree from Cal State Dominguez Hills. Paulina Moran. Paulina is being pinned by her father, 2 sisters, and niece. Paulina's most memorable moment was EVOC. Her goal is to be a detective in the Orange County Human Trafficking Task Force. She possesses a bachelor's degree in political science and a minor in Spanish from Cal State Fullerton. Representing the Oxnard Police Department, Chief Jason Benitez, Tori Carpenter. Tori is being pinned by his parents and girlfriend. Tori's most memorable moment was building searches with Sims rounds. His goal is to one day be assigned to the gang unit. Jesus Gama. Jesus is being pinned by his parents and girlfriend. Jesus' goal is to become a motor officer, which he expressed throughout the academy. His most memorable moment was getting OC sprayed. Jesus possesses a psychology degree from Santa Barbara City College. Mason Johnson. Mason is being pinned by his parents and girlfriend. Mason's most memorable moment was EVOC. He aspires to be a canine handler in the future and has a bachelor's degree in psychology from Cal Lutheran University. Daniel Lacia. Daniel is being pinned by his mother, 2 brothers, sister, and girlfriend. Daniel wants to become a SWAT operator in the future and enjoy the various scenarios throughout the academy. Oscar Ortiz. Oscar is being pinned by his wife, 2 sons, and parents. His most memorable moment was building searches with simunition rounds. His goals include passing FTO and probation, and in the future working motors, K-9, and the mounted unit. Oscar possesses a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Sacramento State University. Representing the Placentia Police Department, Captain James McElhaney. Crystal Servin. Crystal is being pinned by her parents, grandmothers, and brother. Crystal desires to serve her community while continuously learning and at some point promote to the position of motor sergeant. She possesses an associate's degree in social and behavioral sciences and administration of justice. She wants to thank her family, friends, and department for their continual support throughout the academy. Representing the Redondo Beach Police Department, Captain Jeff Mindens. Brandon Flowers. Brandon is being pinned by his mother, fiance, aunt, and 2 nephews. Brandon enjoyed driving at EVOC and considered it to be a mental challenge considering the amount of time he has been driving without the additional techniques taught at EVOC. His goal is to make an impact in someone's life and become an SRO.
Good job, Brian.
Sarah Williamson. Sarah is being pinned by her mother. Sarah's funnest time at the academy was getting into a fight with ETO Lieutenant Osmus during a scenario and carrying him to the police car with 4 of the recruits. Her goals include completing the FTO program and probation, being a SWAT operator, and going into SIU. She holds an associate's degree in biology. Representing the Westminster Police Department, Deputy Chief Cameron Nauer Hayes. Vanessa Campos. Vanessa is being pinned by her parents, 2 sisters, and niece. Vanessa enjoyed making new friends at the academy, and her goal is to complete the FTO program and probation, as well as become a future member of the CAGE unit. She has a criminal justice degree from Cal State Dominguez Hills. Christopher Rodriguez. Christopher is being pinned by his mother. Christopher served in the Army Reserves as an ammunition, stock control, and accounting specialist. He enjoyed fighting Red Man, which resulted in him receiving a bloody nose. He wants to complete his FTO program and probation and in the future be a K-9 handler. David Rosenbaum. David is being pinned by his wife. His most memorable and grateful moment is being hired by the Westminster Police Department. He would like to be a SWAT operator in the future and has a bachelor's degree from Cal State Long Beach in Recreation and Leisure Studies. Leland Tran. Leland is being pinned by his parents, brother, girlfriend, and sister-in-law. Leland has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Los Angeles Pacific University. He thanks Officer Prince for assisting him with improvement on oral communication skills. His desire is to become a gang suppression officer in the future. At this point in the program, we would like to recognize some of the outstanding achievements in Class 172. While it is certainly quite an achievement just to complete the academy, it is even more commendable to finish at the top of the class in a given discipline. The winner for the Academic Achievement Award is Oscar Ortiz, who scored 637 out of 675 points. For firearms proficiency with both the handgun and shotgun, Daniel Lycia, who received a score of 199 out of 200 points. The Lifetime of Fitness Award goes to Sebastian Pimentel, who scored 197 out of 200 points. For report writing, Parker Lindsay, who scored 198 out of 200 points. For field problems, Joshua Ordonez, who had an overall 97% score. We'd also like to recognize David Solano and George Hernandez Tomalazzi, who also received 97% and will receive certificates. For the honor recruit, which is the top recruit in the class out of 1,470 reports and an overall percentage of 95%, David Solano.
The Director's Award is presented to the student that demonstrates exemplary personal character, trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, justice and fairness, caring, civic virtue, and citizenship. These 6 pillars of character are the values promoted in our program. The class nominates the peer who they believe is most deserving of this recognition, and the RTO staff reviews the nomination for final recommendation to me. It is my pleasure to announce the recipient of Class 172 Director's Award. A few quotes from the forms that were submitted by the classmates. Demonstrate willingness to help others since day one, looks out for others and cares about the recruits' well-being. A great leader who has been helping hand to all recruits. Trustworthy, treats everyone in a fair manner, the hardest worker in the room. This year's recipient is Parker Lindsay, Anaheim Police Department. Brock, are you up there? Can I get Brock Siley to the stage, please? We have a special presentation. We'll wait for Brock to make his way down to the stage. Brock's our theater manager. He doesn't know about this. Brock, if I could just have you stand up front here for a moment. So Brock attended Golden West College in the 1970s and worked as a student assistant at the Golden West College Theater on campus. In August of 1984, Brock applied for a full-time position at Orange Coast College, Robert B. Moore Theater as a sound manager, a sound and lighting technician. Brock has worked with the college ever since, working his way up to theater manager. Brock has handled all of the Academy presentations that we've done here at the Robert Moore Theater. This will be his last graduation class with us. We wanted to bring him up here and thank him for his 40 years with us here at the program. When we do our graduation rehearsals, we're here, Brock is always here helping the students and faculty run through these programs, and we thought it would be very fitting to recognize his service to the district, but also to the students that have passed through our doors throughout the years. Next, I'd like to also acknowledge our Huntington Beach Assistance League. This is a nonprofit group within the community here in Huntington Beach. They, through their efforts, raise funds throughout the year and have different programs that they support, one of which is a scholarship program for our students that go through our police academy. This year's recipient, as I name the names, please stand until you're all named. For our recipients that received the Veteran Scholarship, Parker Lindsay, United States Army Reserve. David Solano, United States Marine Corps. Christopher Rodriguez, United States Army Reserve. In addition, we had 4 self-supported students that started and received scholarship. They are David Rosenbaum, George Hernandez Tomalazzi, Leland Tran, Alan Zuzeta. Thank you, can be seated. And if I could just have the Assistant League representative stand up just to be recognized. I know you're in the audience there. Thank you for your support of the students.
It is a tradition at the Golden West Police Academy that we provide a video for the audience that offers a glimpse of what the recruits have gone through over the past 24 weeks. We hope you enjoy this short presentation.
Our VIPs, the first 3 rows over here.
Day one was an unmitigated disaster for the most part.
The first day was hectic. Everybody was scrambling around, making sure that all their code ones were squared away.
The first day, everything we did was wrong. It was very cold that day. I don't know if it actually was, but to me it was very cold, and we didn't even make it all the way to the gate before we already were on our faces.
I've wanted to be a police officer for a really long time. I'm one of the older ones here in the academy, but when I was very young, there was an officer who took the time to take care of me and my siblings in a very tumultuous situation. It was something that that officer did not have to do. It's beyond the call of his duty, but he still took the time, stepped aside, took care of me and my little sister, me and my siblings, and just made sure that we were okay. And that really resonated with me, and I wanted to be able to give that back to someone else.
Feel great, let's get it.
I'm ready. Let's go. Day one.
All the preparation and just gotta implement it.
Sir. Nerve-wracking.
Nervous. It's gonna be chaotic, but we're gonna get through it.
1, 2, 3, here. Hey guys, line up and get ready. Attention! Forward! March! Left! 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 Right! Left! 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 Right!
I remember walking in a minute early, and we were immediately on our faces. We were pushing, everyone was yelling, it was very chaotic.
Front leader on position! What time is it, Sergeant? Why are you coming across later?
The minute the minute we just crossed that gate, I was on my face.
All together! Down! Down! What are we doing, Class Sergeant? What are we doing, Class Sergeant? Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up!
Just take a damn sweet time!
This is not you do what you want to do, and I told you that. I told you that the day to do what you wanted to do was on Saturday, not today.
No, you gotta move that guy!
That's what you look like, contemptuous. Yes, sir.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
You and your culotte jacket there, Trent. I need a code 1. I need a code 1. Hurry up! Hurry up!
Grossly unprepared.
They do that to us because they want to put us in a stressful environment. Law enforcement, especially out in the field. Here in the academy, we're in a controlled environment, but out in the field, nothing is controlled. So putting us through the stress here will definitely prepare us for what's to come outside.
Open ranks! You're on your own program.
Front leg press position! Pay attention! Pay attention! Pay attention!
But it's all for a purpose. So you deal with it, and the goal is for you to overcome.
In this profession, it's highly likely that you're going to run into, or you will run into, high stress situations. And the best way to simulate that is to make you make decisions under stress in a controlled environment. But when they're yelling at you, screaming at you, getting your heart rate up, doing push-ups, all of those things are designed to simulate what's actually going to happen when you're out in the field and you're dealing with a situation.
The OC day for me, I was nervous, but I was ready.
OC spray.
It was raining all week, and today's a nice sunny day for some pepper spray.
Nothing to it but to do it, right?
That's right.
Not ready. I'm not ready for the burning sensation. Just gotta embrace the suck.
I'm excited, first time, hopefully the last time.
OC spray. Gotta get through it though.
Backwards. Let them know as soon as they hit their.
Yes, sir.
What's your last name?
Lindsay, sir.
Last name?
Johnson.
I'm hurting.
But the best way I can describe it is it's kind of like a volcano going off in your eye.
It just burns, you know? I mean, it's not too bad though, honestly. It's just trying to adapt to it, but it's not too bad.
I'm not gonna say not too bad. It's horrible, but I'm trying, you know?
Feeling great. Do this all day.
I'm nervous. I just want to get it over with already.
I'll do both eyes. I have to now. It's on video.
Yes.
I, Officer Harold, am gonna do both eyes.
Never regret, sir.
Yeah, it's just like onions.
All right. It was painful, but that brought the class together because we experienced pain together, and I mean, we all lived through it, so that's definitely the highlight.
Try it, bro. Feels.
Deep breath, Harold. Oh, my face stings, sir.
Oh, go, go, go. No, wait. One more time. Spicy tapatio. Oh!
Just trying to keep my composure.
Any words?
Yeah.
That was painful, I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy.
Thumbs up. I'll do it again.
You do it again, huh?
So one thing that I really appreciate about this academy is that it's a huge focus on leadership and honing in on those qualities. There's a notion that leaders are automatically born, but I tend to look at it as leaders are made. Leaders are people who take the initiative, and that's something that you have to learn how to do in a lot of situations. And it's also being outside of your comfort zone, being outside of who you are and what you naturally like to do in order to achieve a goal or to just more or less convey a point, right? So it's stepping up, taking control when things are necessary, but also just learning how to lead by actions, mannerisms, things like that. Those are all very important when it comes to being a leadership and conveying that to your peers, to the public, and just anyone else who's observing you.
Good.
A little nervous, not gonna lie, but I feel good.
Excited.
Excited.
A little nervous.
A little nervous, but
excited at the same
yeah,
time.
it's pretty fun. So
for the most part, it was good. It was good practice, doing some practical application on what we learned. It's starting to make a lot more sense now.
You, number 2 coming through the door. That person brought the fight to the cops.
I see you. Come out with your hands up.
That push is for my career and for my life and for the people that I serve. And that's what keeps me going every day I come.
Firearms, at first, I did start off a little rough, but with the help of the instructors, I've improved a lot, and I actually feel a lot comfortable now compared to the beginning.
So firearms training here is even better with instructors who are professional and who can really fine-tune my skills in firearms. I think it's a great experience.
The academy's been great. It's been a great learning experience for me personally. In the beginning, it was definitely a lot more challenging, mentally, physically, and then being away from home. But the more weeks that we've been in the academy, it's got a lot easier, and I've made a lot of positive relationships with other recruits. And my overall experience has been great so far.
Instructors have been really helpful. I mean, they're always watching us. So any little mistake that we're making, they observe it and then they're there to correct us. So we've been getting along very well. At the beginning, we did start off a little rough. You know, everybody's trying to find their way, trying to make it through the academy. But now we're starting to build those bonds with each other, and we're kind of coming together as a family.
This week's been interesting. You know, personally, I like to drive a lot. I like cars, but never actually had the opportunity to go on track and drive at a high speed. And this week we've had the opportunity, and I've been having a blast. The instructor's been really helpful. Sometimes they can be a little strict on you just because you want to make sure you're safe at all times. But at the same time, you just want to be open-minded and get all the knowledge that they're giving you, because essentially you're going to be using this out on the street.
It's been good. It's been a lot of learning experiences, so it's been fun. Little vacation, kind of, not really.
Just building up that confidence, you can do little things right at a faster speed. It's pretty awesome.
I feel like I've grew a lot closer with a lot of them. We're here with each other basically 24/7, and we've been able to bond and get together a lot this week.
Going to A. Testing with A.
This week's actually been really fun. I've been looking forward to this since day one, pretty much.
It was fun. It was a lot of information. We've been learning a lot, and we were actually able to apply everything we've learned throughout the week to this actual driving course.
I passed, so it went pretty well. I feel like I'm ready to go code 3 now.
It's been fun getting to know everyone on a deeper base and just becoming more friends, especially the ones that partnered up with. So it's just, you know, it's kind of becoming more as a group and kind of like a family. A little cheesy, but yeah, that's how it is. So, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
I feel nervous. Excited but nervous. Hopefully it goes by fast.
Too many companies that do this. Get it out of the way.
Open that car, boom. All right, let's go. All right. Good luck. Oh, win now. Good luck. Go.
It was good. It's an enjoyable experience. A little tough, but I enjoyed it. And the ACT that we've been doing throughout the semester really helped us. Tiring, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
tiring, but I did it. I made it.
It was tougher than I thought, but we made it through, so.
Tougher than I expected, sir. I got tagged a couple times, but you just gotta work through it.
It was good, sir. I feel like I did my best out there. Definitely left it all in the ring. I'm just glad it's over now.
You're trying to give like 110% the whole way through, but it'll get to you at the end. You just feel gassed out. But it was fun. It was a good experience.
But it went good. I got through it. I'm happy to be done.
So at the beginning of the academy, all the recruits were introduced to the 6 pillars of character. The 6 pillars of character was a strong foundation for all of us to start on, and it entailed what it is to be a good police officer. And the 6 pillars helped us build that relationship with peace officers and the community that they serve.
Trustworthiness means to be compassionate and caring to the members of our communities. As law enforcement officers, we will strive to ensure reassurance and safety. The quality of our service will come with honor, pride, and integrity.
Respecting law enforcement means treating all individuals with dignity, fairness, and professionalism, regardless of their background or circumstance. It involves recognizing and valuing the rights of every person we encounter and upholding the principles of justice and the rule of law.
Responsibility means taking accountability for our actions, choices, and obligations, and recognizing the impact that they have on ourselves and others. As law enforcement officers, we have a responsibility to step up to fulfill our duties with diligence, integrity, and a sense of purpose, knowing that our contributions can shape a better future for everyone.
Justice and fairness is to treat everyone equally and with no preconceived bias. It's maintaining respect and integrity to those in the community as we enforce the law, making an everlasting impact on the community.
As a law enforcement officer, caring is listening to our communities, attending to their worries and needs, and contributing to establish a safer setting. Caring is the act of compassion and kindness towards others and putting the well-being of our communities before our own.
Civic virtue and citizenship are essential as police officers because we're the embodiment of public service and uphold the laws that govern society. As police officers and as citizens, it is our responsibility to treat all individuals with fairness, respect, and dignity in order to continue to build relationships between police officers and the communities we serve.
It's a journey, but I'm grateful for the opportunity because not a lot of people get it.
We will live.
We will live.
With duty and pride.
With duty and pride.
What do we have?
What do we have?
The will to survive.
The will to survive.
We will fight.
We will fight.
To protect the line.
Protect the line.
Against all odds.
Against all odds.
We unite.
We unite.
Who are we?
Who are we?
RBC.
RBC.
Golden West.
Golden West.
Academy.
Academy. We are 172. Woo!
Officer Prince will now administer the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
Attention! Present arms. I, Parker Lindsay, David Beltran, Sebastian Pimentel, Anthony Davila, David Solano, Joshua Ordonez, Alan Lewis, Captain Fresh, and who's on George Parker, Hunter Red, Alan Zametta, Mason Ego, George Malazzi,
Prior to their dismissal, please join me in a final round of applause for Class 172. Class Sergeant Lindsay, for the final time, you may dismiss your class.